Hello, welcome to the Forest Capricorn. This reading is for anyone drawn to these wonderful earth energies. I'll be asking our guides to illuminate your journey in love and life, plus we'll be seeking out the energy around you in love. Our reading is released almost daily, so to get notified, please subscribe and tap the bell if this resonates. The fans of the forest appreciate it. Right now, I'll start off with these cat oracle cards here, and we'll see what energies we have in the forest for you. And then we'll also see what spirit animal is in the woods for you as well. And then later on in the reading, we'll also find out what spirit animal is in the woods for the energy around you in love. So we'll see what both of yours are. But first, let's see what cats we have in the forest for our lovely Capricorns. It's very snowy and windy. Everything is white in the woods. We have hiding and knowing. Interesting. So we have these. I just love this. I kind of like look at the look in both of their eyes. I feel like they're like the same. They're almost like mirroring each other. You know, they just have this inner knowing about what's going on here, right? About the situation. Like she knows that cat's up there, right? But she's letting him kind of just take his time out there, you know. And I mean, maybe in this situation, you're feeling more like that cat, you know, like I just kind of want to chill. I want to do my own thing. But I think that's a really interesting because I feel like maybe you're just a little bit of both. You know, you're kind of enabling yourself to get away, to go do something that you want to do. Kind of maybe just taking yourself out of the hustle and bustle of things that are maybe going on around you at the moment. You know, in order to focus on you and how you're feeling. You know, maybe wanting to take time to maybe do some little things here and there. But anyway, I'm gonna keep going. I was just kind of like noticing like all these like bright golden like little lights and circles around her heart here. So maybe, you know, something to do with your heart chakra, you know, is kind of kicking awake here. Even your crown chakra, you know, is kind of waking up a little bit. Because I feel like maybe this is a little bit like that hermit mode and like priestess kind of vibe, you know, like I'm just gonna sit back and watch and wait and like just listen and kind of like trust my intuition on this one. All right, so we'll see what spirit animal we have. These two beautiful little cats running out for you. Well, one's not really running out, one's kind of hiding. But he's a cat. Alrighty. Oh, another cat. Your spirit animal coming out is the cougar. This is an energy of being confident, of being assertive. But like I said, you know, like also being kind of quiet, you know, kind of like that hiding vibe that was going on with that intuition, you know. This one says, you know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. It's about taking charge, and if you need to, kind of being the leader, going out on your own, maybe even being a little bit more independent. Um, you know, I get some very like fiery vibes off of this. That's cool. Let's see. So maybe like you need to be like assertive about going and taking that time out. You know, maybe you know that you need some space right now. Maybe just kind of like want to like just kind of do your own thing or something. Let's see, where is Cappy on their journey in the woods right now? We're using the angels to guide us. You have the Three of Earth. Let's see what else we have. Where is Cappy in love? Oh, let's see what that one is in a second. Let's see what else we have. Couple ones flipped over here. Oh, three. And one fell down here. Wow, you have some major arcanas coming in here. Um, you have the Five of Air, Release with Archangel Azrael, Justice with Archangel Raguel, the Six of Water, and the Three of Earth. Wow, usually don't ask for that many right away, but they're like, nope, we're all coming out here. Like just energy of conflict, having to let go of something, being like, yeah, like something doesn't feel right here, something didn't feel balanced, and like I need things to feel balanced. Like, so I'm gonna maybe have to kind of let go of something here, maybe try to start something over, start something new, look at it differently. And I kind of feel like you're tapping into like your creativity here, into that little spark or something, maybe even something that makes you kind of like feel maybe a little bit more like those like those childhood vibes, that those like kind of like fairy tale vibes where you're kind of like, oh yeah, yeah, I remember that, and it kind of like, you know, kind of like makes you puts you in like that happy, that warm happy place, where you can kind of like look back fondly on things, um, and I kind of feel like, maybe do a little bit of like inner child stuff here, and kind of um I want to say, like, I just keep looking at this like butterfly here, and with that release card, butterflies are all about rebirth. Like, I just kind of feel like this is you like tapping into maybe something that feels very familiar to you in order to kind of like kind of push yourself a little bit here. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to clarify. We'll see where you are, where your journey's gonna be here, but because it definitely looks like you have a lot going on. Because like you have these like feelings of like looking back here a little bit, and then something about using your like your earthy touches here, your inner drive, your inner creative spark here to keep moving forward, because I feel like this is something you've already started, but you might have to work with others here, or something is going on that's gonna kind of be in your sphere right now, I want to say. And I feel like it's kind of like making you happy. It's just the vibes I get off of these energies here, kind of like that more like playful, like I was saying, kind of like childhood, kind of like feels like hey, yeah, I remember this, like this was fun, I like to do this, kind of sparking off your creativity. Because I do feel like there's a situation going on though, like with your thoughts, with some sort of communication, something. I'll keep going with that. It's kind of putting you into this place of like, yeah, I can't keep doing this. Like I don't like this. Like, um, something's happening here where things just aren't jiving. They're just not flowing, right? And so you're kind of having to like let go and move on and change things in order to do that, and just be like, all right, yeah, like I need things to like balance out here. Maybe even this feeling, this nostalgia maybe, or something, like maybe feeling like, hey, things were better in the past, um but at the same time I feel like, you are leaning on those more like material things, or the more like day-to-day aspects of things here, that you're putting yourself into, um just to kind of keep moving here. Anyway, let's see where you are on your journey for the rest. Oh, we have one flip up here. Sure. All right. Well, that one started too, but it didn't. Okay. Let's see what else we have. I'm just gonna check, see if any other ones like flipped over. I'm just kind of maybe getting like a kind of stalemate vibe here, something with these energies. you know, kind of these feelings of just like, yeah, kind of like looking back a little bit, like your feelings are kind of more in the past here. But at the same time, knowing you need to move on because your thoughts are just there's something going on. There's some sort of conflict. Something's not, you know, good. So then on your journey, you have Three of Water, the Lovers with Archangel Raphael. The Four of Air and the Magician with Archangel Raziel. Wow, you have a lot of major arcana. Probably the most I've seen in a while here. Capricorn. I mean, this is like happiness. This is kind of like letting go of those thoughts in order to make things happen here because you feel like this energy of love, you know. Um, you know, I really like feel this like very like there's like a lot of like intimacy in this one here, you know, with these two this couple here, you know, leaning into one another, you know, one has its eyes closed, and then there's this like angel, you know, with its arms open, you know, receiving all this golden light and all this love, you know. I feel like this is like being very open and very receptive. And now you have this Three of Water, which is like celebration and happiness. I mean, this could be, you know, feelings of like, hey, like I feel this. Like, you know, if you're the kind of person who likes, you know, marriage and that kind of thing, maybe you're like, oh my God, like maybe I want to do that. Or like, you know, if, you know, maybe you just want to like level up the situation, you know, that kind of thing. Because you're like, oh my God, like what is this? Like I'm manifest like you're manifesting this. You're manifesting like letting go of these negative thoughts, you know, that you had up here in order to move forward, you know, finding a lot of happiness in just taking these steps and making things happen and just saying, I have to let this go. I have to drop this. I have to like let these thoughts just take a rest here. You know, this isn't good for me. Um, you know, and that can sometimes be like kind of more of like like I'm not saying the hermit here or anything, but we do have this energy with this Four of Air of like I'm kind of not gonna maybe always be the most communicative, you know, like I might just let some things go here and I might, you know, maybe even upset some other energies at the same time. Just this vibe I get off of this unicorn here that's napping and you know, just kind of like needing a rest, needing to heal, kind of needing to think about things, needing to admit to himself, and yet at the same time, there are these two other unicorns behind him sitting there like standing like come on, what are you doing, we're right here, like what is he like just hanging out, and I kind of get the feeling that this other unicorn is like just go away, I just need a minute to myself here, right? um and I mean regardless of whether or not the other ones there love it, care about it, whatnot, you know, um and it could be maybe they don't really understand the situation. Maybe they think this other unicorn is sad and they're trying to comfort it and, you know, they just don't know what to do. You know, so I mean, sometimes it might be like an energy to a little, maybe like a little bit of miscommunication there. Um, but it's definitely an energy of I need some space. I need some time to myself. I need to let those thoughts go. And as much as I'm saying, you know, take time to myself, I feel like that's like, you know, this energy of me time, of like self-care, of just, you know, letting go of the negativity that you're having, you know, earlier on here, because you are manifesting love here, you're manifesting happiness and celebration and success and like crazy, just saying like, all right, yeah, let's like maybe like these other, you know, unicorns are like the negative energies are around you, like the thoughts, and you're just like, no, like not dealing with you, like you can go do your own thing, you know, I'm gonna do my thing because I know what I want. You know, you're putting the work in here, you know, you've planned it out, you've thought it out, you feel this, right? With this lovers here. I mean, um this is like a very warm, you know, family vibe, you know, this is um you know, with this like celebration, you know, like I said, like this could be like leveling up your situation, you know, like I feel like if you're dating, oh, sorry about that candle getting low. I should have grabbed another one. I was like, no, it'll be fine. Whatever. Anyway, um, I feel like if you were dating, there was some conflict, maybe just not seeing eye to eye, and you're just being like, all right, I have to let that go, I want to start off on a new foot here because I want things to be balanced, things used to be happy, like this is something I cared about, something, um, not something I cared about, but like I feel like if this was dating, like you're kind of like, well, yeah, I guess like dating was something you used to have fun with, or like maybe this is even like an energy coming in, someone like reminding you of someone from your past, maybe even, I don't want to say someone from your past, but maybe, if that 6 of water feel of that, like, oh, I remember this feeling, I remember this energy, like, but it's like a nice feeling, like that day when you're playing on the beach, and having a fun time and not really having any cares and just enjoying yourself, and with others. And I feel like this is something that makes you feel creative as well, like you're willing to like work, on this, with this person, whoever this is. It could be that you felt like in this situation that things maybe weren't balanced, if this was dating or whatever. I feel like you're just kind of like letting things go. You're just like, all right, yeah, like, um, I think maybe just focusing in either on like you on self-love here, or you're focusing in on one specific person that's already come into your life, or um maybe that energy that you have invested yourself in. But I definitely, there's an energy of love here, that you're feeling, and this is coming from you, like you're trying to like, you're bringing in this energy of love, of celebration, and letting these negative thoughts go, which is really, really nice. Because, yeah, it looks like there was something that was unbalanced, whether this was dating or like if you're in a relationship, either way, like there's something going on that just, had your thoughts just going and going, and then like these energies of needing balance, of karma stepping in, something, and this like moment of like letting this go, of transformation, of deciding that things need to be different and they need to change, you know um, because I feel like you want things to be happy again, for sure here, because you start off like thinking about, man, things were really happy, and then being willing to like work on this, and then letting those thoughts go and like manifesting these energies of love, and letting go of the negativity and the celebration and happiness. So anyway, I'm gonna clarify some of these. I think I'm repeating myself. Let's clarify that 5 of air first. The 2 of fire, the 5 of earth, and the king of fire. This is the illuminated ethereal visions too. Because I feel like there was a situation that happened here where you were left feeling unbalanced. Interesting, because you have the 5 on the 5 there. Conflict around something that you invested yourself in, something you put yourself into that just didn't kind of end up working out how you wanted it to, ended up leaving you feeling, sad. And I feel like it was something that it had a lot of energy behind it, a lot of potential here. Like, you were like looking at this, like, shit, like, I could really see this, something happening here, having this like really fiery, passionate drive about this, being assertive and confident and like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And then it didn't, like, it just didn't work out. Like, for some reason, like, things were just not balanced, and you were maybe ended up, feeling like in need of comfort, maybe, feeling like someone wasn't there for you, and needing to kind of step up into your own power, be your own, boss, or, whatever, saying like, I have to do this. I have to like step up and do this for myself. Is kind of what I'm getting out of that. Because it just looks like your thoughts were super conflicted over this energy of not getting enough out of something that just looked so good, like had so much potential. you know? And I'm not sure if that, that fire energy is your energy or their energy that came in, but it's just, it felt like, you know, it did have that air of like something charismatic, something special that like, wow, that fiery energy that like, kind of like set your heart on fire, but at the same time you're like, dang, this looks really, really good. And yet for some reason, like, um, it could just be that the reason you're feeling, might be the reason that your thoughts are conflicted is maybe because it does have potential. Maybe it still has potential, or did or whatever, but like, maybe you're kind of waiting for things to balance out here, when your thoughts are just like spinning about it, like, like this looks really good. I feel this. I want to go towards this. This is what I want to be confident in, but at the same time having maybe the rug pulled out from you at some point, not feeling balanced. But you have energies of balance, of justice coming in here, which is really, really interesting to me because, and then you have this energy, coming in afterwards of letting those negative thoughts go, letting them take a rest. So I'm wondering, is that stepping in? Is that energy, that justice, that balance, that is maybe, stepping in here in order for you to do that. Maybe I didn't need to clarify it after all, but like, still like, like I said, like I feel like you thought there was potential here and you're just like, I feel this. Like I don't know why this is happening. I don't know why. It looks really, really good. Waiting for that karma and that balance and then manifesting this energy of love and celebration and success. So I don't know what you're doing here, but keep doing it. But you did have to let something go here. So we'll see what that is. But this is also like a new beginning energy too. Okay, so then to clarify the release card, which is saying, letting things go, like letting yourself transform spiritually, emotionally, saying, all right, like I need a new me here, right? You have the Lovers, the 8 of Air, and the 6 of Swords. So a lot of air energy. So this is what you're releasing, is this like this self-doubt, these like thoughts, these negative energies that kind of kept following you, or like you were maybe taking with you here, not quite ready to look at, around this energy of love. It's very interesting to me that we have that twice now. Because it's showing back up again once you release these negative thoughts. Wow. Oh my God. Like like I said, I don't know how you're doing this, but yeah, like, definitely you want to end up releasing these, like, and you're doing it here, and it could be too that you're maybe leaning on this person, on this love in order to do so, right? Like kind of just letting it speak for itself here, saying like, yeah, this is self-doubt. These are just me chasing my thoughts. Like I don't really know what's going to happen here. And I keep trying to like, maybe think the worst of things, but I want to keep moving forward. But yeah, I keep letting these thoughts trip me up, keep me tied, when really what I want is to be happy and I want love. I think you're releasing any of these doubts, any of these self-doubts about love that you have. Maybe just even figuring out where you stand in it, like where you feel. And I feel like you do that, because you end up manifesting love into your life, and maybe it could be like this is like the same energy that's already there, saying like, I'm done with that. I'm releasing that. I'm letting that go. I'm letting go any of these negative thoughts because I feel this, right? like I want this. And it could be, for you, like if you're dating, they're saying, if you have a lot of like people maybe in your energetic sphere here, like I said, it could be you're letting one person go for somebody else here. Because you feel this love like for one's particular person, like it's what I'm getting, at least, it's celebration, it's happiness, it's I mean, it's the lovers. And it's a lot of air energy, it's a lot of thoughts being put into this and going around and overthinking probably. um and you're letting that go, you're saying, and this and these energies, they're saying, yeah, we are letting that go. You have to let those go, you have to let these go. And it might even be something that you're pushed into, you kind of maybe didn't even maybe see coming. Like, I'm not seeing anything like super extreme, but at the same time, it's just the release card. But I feel like this is you doing this, right? It's not like some outside force. I feel like this is, I mean, maybe with this justice something, but I feel like intuitively, maybe with these energies of being assertive, of knowing and hiding, being like kind of more introverted maybe at the moment, kind of like sitting back watching things because you feel this. You feel something's happening, right? And you're getting these like little nudges to go towards what you've already kind of put yourself into here, and working with somebody, maybe just, letting things, simmer, being like, yeah, like we're just going to be friends, but like, manifesting a new you so that you can step into an energy of new love with somebody here. Anyway, like I said, like if you're like, if this is a relationship, if this was like some sort of conflict, um I mean, it looks like you're gonna do okay. I mean, either you're gonna let go of that other energy, that wasn't helping you anymore, or this is you letting go of your own self-doubt here in order to, have this new pure clean energy come in here with this other energy, with this lovers down here. But I mean, honestly, mostly like what I'm getting here is something's gonna step in here, with this justice, another air card, a lot of air, a lot of thinking, a little bit of like feelings, and like, but the feelings you have are very strong, and the energies you have coming in here are very strong as well, boosting you along here, saying like, we see what you're doing, we see the hard work you're putting into this, we see you trying to let this go, we see that you've, thought about this a lot here. And maybe even, like I said, maybe not even, maybe it's even just them kind of like pushing you a little bit, saying, we need you to look at this, you're letting this go, right? Things need to be fair, they need to be balanced. If you felt these negative thoughts, these self-doubts, this whatever bad energies that you're carrying into like a relationship or whatever, like we're balancing things out. Good karma's coming in here, like new you, new whatever, like and you're coming in with this new energy of like letting those negative thoughts go and embracing this like new energy, right? Of this new love, or this new energy, sphere of love, or whatever you have going on here. So let's clarify. I forgot what I was gonna do. Let's clarify the lovers. Ooh, that's a lot. Oh, geez. Okay, well, we have the Three of Fire, the Well, which is specific to this deck, the Ace of Fire, the Seven of Earth, and the Wheel of Fortune. So that is the universe, like, yeah, okay, so maybe this is something you have been like a little bit upset about, and I feel like the universe is stepping in here. They feel this love around you, right? Maybe it's one of those like Romeo Juliet. Oh God, I hate referencing that just because of how it ends, right? But something like good, something like beautiful, but like, but with the energy that starts off where maybe you're not aligned, maybe things didn't quite work out, but like they feel this, they feel you, they feel them, or whatever's going on here, and they're like pushing a little bit. They're saying, no, new you, don't bring any of that old shit into this. We're balancing this out. Karma's coming in here and we're doing the thing and we're going to do it the right way, with this Wheel of Fortune coming in. But you're going to have to help this a little bit along, right? Like you're going to have to put this work in. You're going to have to recognize that this is a new beginning. This is a new seed. And you're going to have to get a whole new perspective on things, a whole new look on things, right? And you're going to maybe have to go a step further than you did before here and maybe trust in your intuition, trust in your feelings in ways you haven't. But I feel like there is this new opportunity that's coming in here. You have the Ace of Fire with the Seven of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune on the Lovers, with these energies of moving forward, moving on, planning things out, looking at things, starting over. But again, a lot of hard work, a lot of hard work and a lot of maybe time, a lot of balance is going to go into this. And it might not be an overnight thing here, but it's showing up. And that's the important thing, on what you do with this, how much work you put in and whatnot. That's up to you. Oh, sorry if that wasn't, whatever, clear, but anyway. Sorry if I heard something there. There is a snowstorm in the forest. It's crazy. So anyway, I think this is really neat. I really hope this is works out because this looks amazing. These energies are beautiful. Ooh, Cappy. You get the butterfly, which is so perfect for your energies of rebirth here, with the release card of letting things go. Saying, yeah, I'm done with those old energies. I'm done with those old thoughts. I'm done with that self-doubt, about the situation, because you're getting a new start here with something. I'm not sure if this is with the same situation or not, but this energy is coming in here and it's something that you've been wanting and trying to make happen. You've been manifesting. You have this energy around you coming in here of rebirth, saying yeah, we feel this, so let's see about the energy and love around you. Sorry, I usually do that the other way around. I don't know why I did it that way. Hopefully next time it'll be right. So yeah, the energy around you in love. Oh my god, they have the same cards as you. This has never happened before. Oh my god, I'm dying. They have the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Earth. Okay, you have Three of Earth. The Magician. Holy cow. And the Wheel of Fortune. Sorry, I just had to take a second to do that because that's never happened. Wow. Cappy, you are showing up very strongly for your reading today. Somebody definitely was meant to hear this message. Yeah, the energy around you in love, they are manifesting the same things. They're really looking into things here. They're really trying to plan this out. They really want to work with you on this. They want to they have energies at least of working together with somebody on something that they've been planning out and working on and investing themselves in, and they want to keep going and they want to do things right. And it might be a little bit slow, but then there are these energies of being balanced, of tapping into this more spiritual side, this pull, this feeling, that magnetic draw, with the Magician. But I'm also gonna I'm gonna look into this, I'm gonna learn everything about it, and then I'm gonna do it. The Magician has that I'm gonna do it vibe, because he's very, very balanced and he knows what he's doing. But he doesn't always do it in the ways that everyone thinks that might happen, right? It's a little bit unexpected. It's a little bit chaos. But there's balance in there too. It's part of the flow, right? You don't always know what you're getting with the Magician, but at the same time, what he pulls out of his hat is amazing and wonderful, and it's what he's been planning on and working on, and he takes all the steps to get there. It's that method and madness kind of vibes with this one, I feel. But very, very balanced. But anyway, we also have, with this energy of like, they also have this Wheel of Fortune, and theirs, I feel, is like a little bit more, feels to them maybe a little bit more chaotic, a little bit more like maybe has them in their thoughts. With I feel like with all these gears, going on here and all these like different points of light and just points in general, like the sharpness of it, maybe they feel this a little bit more sharply to their senses. Maybe it doesn't feel as very smooth, right? Right, this turning of the wheel, this change that's going on, these um, that things are changing here. But at the same time, this is this energy of being zen, of being at one with this, because there's also this organic structure to it with this, with this snake, which is, gives off those Garden of Eden vibes, the I have knowledge and I am here. And, it's wrapped around her. I feel like she's in tune with this and he's part of this as well. If she thinks something a certain way, he might feel it and he might move a little bit, which might shift that wheel and get things turning. We don't even know. And like, sorry, I'm like so blind. I can't tell if her hands are on that wheel or not. They might be. So this could even, I don't know like why I'm getting all into this, but I feel like this is, these are energies from the universe, and I feel like this isn't something that's just random. I feel like there is method behind this madness. I feel like this is a little bit planned here. This is something that's going to happen. And it might not necessarily be the way this person expected it to, but like it's happening. And it is something that they have wanted, and it's something the universe sees, and they're like, we have to get this moving. Even with this energies of being slow and planning things out, something's happening. Something's happening. And then they have this energy of their spirit animal of being like this rebirth of, like a new situation, like I was feeling. And I think that's really, really beautiful. I don't know. Maybe I feel like this is maybe this is like you a little bit too, a little bit of both there. Because I guess maybe I didn't like specify when I was saying it out loud. I might pull another one, you know. But I kind of want to keep going with theirs a little bit here, and just ask them to, you tell us like how they're feeling about this. Wow. They also have the Death card. I mean, I didn't call it that in yours because it's not in yours. It's a different, like I'm going to say what yours is because I feel like I choose these cards based on what my intuition says, and they didn't want me to say that. For you, this is a release. This is like, on a different level, maybe a little bit more of the spiritual, softer side, maybe even, that I'm embracing this. And I'm not saying that they're not embracing this, but this is definitely a different vibe, right? This is like, I see this for what it is, and I'm a badass about it. Right? It's a different vibe for a different person, obviously. Different energies. Because how they feel about this is they have, literally, I'm going to start over. I'm going to let things go and start over new because I feel this. And this is like an emotionally, balanced kind of energy. This is, I love and I want to do this and I want to do it I want to do this the right way. Wow, with these energies of the universe stepping in here and getting things moving. And I was a little bit, sometimes this energy trips me up a little bit because I'm not always sure if this is maybe them keeping things private or not, with them talking and planning things out. And sometimes that worries me because if you involve other people into your relationships, into your life or whatever, these energies can interfere in sometimes ways that aren't beneficial to you. So, sometimes when it comes up for someone else, I'm a little bit like, oh, like, what are they saying? Because even though it's an earth card and it's, more about what you've put yourself into, sometimes it's also, when I see this one specifically from this deck, it's a vibe for me a little bit of, is there communication going on behind the scenes that maybe you don't know about or something, but they're planning things out, they're working on things, they're talking to people about it, maybe, possibly. Whereas in on your energy, it felt more like you tapping into yourself, into your more creative side, like into that childhood passion, kind of feel about it. Um, and I wouldn't get that at all from that, from their energies of like just like planning and being thoughtful. But, it's also that, could be that earth energy of just like, I've gotten to the stage, I picked out all my seeds, I've decided when I'm going to plant them, I've decided where I'm going to plant them, I've scoped it out. Okay, well, now I'm at that stage where I need to like work together with others here, maybe in order to bring this together, where I have to like plan things out, definitely they're looking at that map, trying to work it out. But with these energies coming in, a little bit of, maybe a little bit much, a little bit, might be that, it kind of takes them by surprise. It might, I'm not 100% sure here. For some energies, I'm wondering if this is sudden because I see all these energies of like planning, thoughtful, care, very carefully turning this. I'm manifesting this very carefully, with this energy suddenly coming in of, damn, I'm a badass. I need to get shit done and I'm doing it now. I don't know, man. Maybe, wanting to go for this, wanting to take this leap. However, in this one, I'm not sure if you can see that. He hasn't. We can't quite tell where he is on his journey. His crown chakra is lit up here though, and he's got his best friend with him. They're looking at each other, and there's a trail behind him. We can't quite tell where he is on it. Where is he on his journey? He's just beginning, right? He's at 0, but like, has he taken that first step toward this new journey, or is he just still thinking about it? um, but he knows it's there. And I almost feel like though being able to see that path behind him, he's moving. He's been moving. He's going somewhere. He's getting somewhere. He's trusting in something. This energy. And like they're not afraid of who they are. They know who they are. And they're not afraid to show it. I'm just kind of getting that vibe off of like the clothes and whatever. Like, yes, like I am this person. Like, I want to do this new thing. I really like that. With this energy, these badass, yeah, like this is a new me and I'm gonna friggin' rock it. Maybe, maybe I lost something here in the process, but this is a new me now and I'm stronger than ever before. I'm indestructible, and his crown chakra is lit up as well here, and he's got this scythe that he's just, swinging, and it doesn't look like it's causing him any problems. Like, he knows what he's doing. He's on his way somewhere, he's the ruler of his domain, with this energy of, balanced love though, and like wanting to like reach out and be like, yes, like I love you, like, that energy of like motherly love, or like not even motherly, but like nurturing is what I kind of meant, like that I'll take care of you vibe, that I want to know how you're doing and I care about you and I'm here for you. Because, I mean, they feel this, right? Like, they have these energies of manifesting things, being planned out, and, but also like energies of things moving, and maybe some things are happening here that they aren't expecting, but it looks like they're embracing it. It looks like they're like, yeah, like this is a new me, and like I said, like this is dating. Like, it looks like possibly this person is kind of doing the same thing, like you guys are mirroring each other, doing the same thing, maybe letting go of other energies here, maybe talking to people, like letting things go, feeling this, and like, all right, yeah, like let's do this, like I want a new start. And you, like, if you're in a relationship, same kind of vibe, like I want to do this, I want to like new start on this, I'm letting go of the past here in order to move forward, like I want to start on this new journey and go somewhere. um, and it doesn't seem like super independent, with this Queen of Water and the Three of Earth. And not that I'm saying like, I'm just mean like I don't think that they're just like I'm done, I'm gone. I don't see that at all. Like they feel, and they're willing to work on things like with somebody, with you possibly, because things are moving, things are changing, things are they want this new beginning, they want this rebirth, right? um anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up here, it's getting kind of long. Oh my god, it is. Oh, I'm so sorry. So anyway, in the forest you have this wonderful beautiful cougar who is very assertive, kind of like just staying in the shadows, being that person who maybe leads by example, is very courageous and yet, very zen. Kind of an energy around you, like patience, calm, but be assertive. Be confident in who you are because you're beautiful and you glow from the inside out and you are here to succeed and get things done. And you also have this, for the energy and love around you, these beautiful purple butterflies that are shining and glimmering and saying, oh my gosh, you have no idea what we have been through to get here, but we are here now. And we want to enjoy life and we want to share this. And we want to show off this like beautiful adventure that, that we are on right now. And maybe even like show off who we are right now. Maybe even tell the story of where we were and how we had to get here. But this is a new us. This is a rebirth, as he says, love every part of your journey. So anyway, that is beautiful, Capricorn. I hope you have a great couple of weeks. Stay warm, stay cozy, take care.